each other. I know the spot. My little one, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any say on that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Play of the game. That is George Karlaftis in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for Jacksonville. 53 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To Thomas on the RPO. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6. Throwing is Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. The 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark him at the 29. Second and a yard. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, KC. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Kansas City. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Forced out wide. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll take this for about 4 yards up to the 46. This is 3rd and 6. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. Oh! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Lawrence now, flushed to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Isn't it just so nice when you have a guy like this, when you're deep in the red zone and you need to finish with 6? Not only does the defense have to account for him on the ground in a more traditional fashion, but when you have this many ways to get him involved in the passing game, it is just so hard to stop.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. First down throw, Mahomes. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. To throw is Mahomes. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, Lawrence. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. Here's Lawrence. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his second TD catch of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, KC. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Chiefs will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Lisa 24. Take right open. Open.
Now here's Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Pacheco. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Out to his right. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs go up by 7, 28-21. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. And this would set the new standard. A 67-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He runs with it. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. And he's got that first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, KC.
First down, Kansas City.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath.
Powering forward, he's in. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown Chiefs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. The drive will start on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Mike Dana shuts that one down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Mahomes on first down. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, KC. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. 11, again.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
On the jump. Go, let's go. Hey, run.
On 1st down, Lawrence. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, go. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, Lion. Turn.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
First down throw, Mahomes exiting the pocket right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
In motion, Lamb. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone yet again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Kansas City. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Jacksonville. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes 2nd and 4. Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. A give here to Pacheco. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third down, they go with Pacheco. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a 3rd and 10. In motion, Lamb. Mahomes out of his own end zone here on 3rd down. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.